I could find one that, that would do the work. I said to Governor Kernan once when I was chair of the 7th Congressional District, and he said, we want you to run for vice chair of the party, and I said, not unless you replace my vacancy with a woman, a young woman who can do the work. And he sent me names, and I said, she's it. And she became it tonight, Shalonda Anderson. So I want to see everything replaced with women. And I don't care how, if I'm
I think along with doing the work, you do what Cordelia tells you to do. And as long as you do that, everything's going to be all right. At least that's what I have learned over these years. But good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with kindred spirits and my fellow sisters in blue. I am the 1st Congressional District Coordinator for the Indiana Federation of Democratic Women. I have served the Indiana Democratic Party in a number of leadership positions. I have been a voting member of the State Central Committee, part of the Rules Committee, the former state president of the Indiana Democratic Party's African American Caucus, and most recently I was a candidate for Indiana State Representative for House District 2. So I know a little bit, a thing or two about some of the things of which we'll be talking about throughout the day. And I want to thank Cordelia for this invitation and this opportunity to participate in this discussion about Democratic women gearing up to pump out the vote and to build the bench for young women in leadership. Given that we are in the basketball playoff season, and I am not a sports aficionado, but I do like a little basketball. I like to see them run up and down the court. But given that we are in basketball playoff season, the idea of building our bench of young women leaders made me think of our starting lineup. It made me think of the women that have gone before us, who within their own season of time dared to challenge our country's Declaration of Independence on the grounds of perjury. That if it is in fact self-evident, if it is clear and obvious that all men are created equal and that all men are endowed, given, bequeathed by their own creator, these unalienable rights that include but are not limited to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, then why must we, as women who were created by their same creator, it is time for us, ladies, to claim our own birthright. It is time for us to take a stand against the mediocrity, complacency, prejudice, racism, sexism, discrimination, and hypocrisy. It's time to tell the men in Congress, Paul Ryan, time to tell the U.S. Senate, Mitch McConnell, and yes, even right here at home, tell our own Republican Party, insert Governor Mike Pence, that it's time for them to take their hands off our vote, off our voice, and yes, that other V word and hint. It rhymes with Carolina. Our starting lineup of Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Madeleine Albright, Nancy Pelosi, Janet Reno, Shirley Chisholm. They didn't kick down these doors just for us to look at a glass ceiling. I understand that it's got 18 million cracks in it, but dang nabbit, I know we got some stilettos that have put some holes in that glass ceiling. And it's up to us as women to dig our heels in and pull other women up, not by our bootstraps, but by our bra straps, because nobody knows that better than we do. But there is no creative, innovative, young Democratic women into this world. For Shirley Chisholm, the first black woman elected to Congress, said that tremendous amounts of talent are lost to our society just because that talent wears a skirt. So it is time for us to build our bench of young women in leadership in the Democratic Party. For there's a need and room for every talent, every skill, every interest. Whether you're African American, Caucasian, Native American, Asian, Indian, Latina, or Hispanic. Whether you're gay, straight, or somewhere in between. Whether you're Catholic, Lutheran, Muslim, Greek Orthodox, AME, or Baptist. Whether you're a high school student or a graduate of life's university. Whether you're a graphic designer, an executive assistant, a blogger, a project manager, or a field director. There's a place for you, and your time has come. So I challenge each of you today to scout out that next Shirley Chisholm, to scout out that next Hillary Clinton, to scout out that next Cordelia Lewis Burks, to scout out that woman who is ready to get off the bench and get things done. From Gary to Goshen, from East Chicago to Evansville, there are young women that are ready to join the team. And I say, let's welcome them.
Tammi, and she is available to come and speak to any group at any time, and her job will allow her, because she's a fiery young lady and she gets things done. I was so impressed with her when she was on the state committee. I really am, and I keep in touch with her. So let's not forget Tammi and all that she brings to our party statewide, and especially in her area of Lake County. You know, I said to the mayor of East Chicago, when there's an appointment that you have, seek out Tammi Davis. She's young and she won't embarrass you, and she will get the work done. And that's what we need. That's right. That's why I asked her to come before you, so that you can get a I asked Senator Talion to give us an update on the legislature. She is